Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I'm here today to do my update for the Child of the 80s Project Pan. This is a project that was created by me for the Pantastic Ladies Collab Facebook group, and this is a project that is basically all about the 80s. This is a roulette style project pan where we select 8 products based on prompts that I have created that are all about the 80s, and you pick products that relate to the prompt. So I will link all the information down below for this project, including the list of the collaborators and the actual link to the Facebook post. So as I mentioned, I was working on 8 products. I do have 3 products that I'm able to roll out. And I'm going to also pick a 4th because I'm very, very close to finishing it. And it's a product that I'll finish like in a day or 2. So I'm going to go ahead and pick another product because I don't want to have another month go by where I don't have a product picked out. Anyway, I'll show you. So let me show you the items that I have already finished, and then I'll show you the one that I'm close to finishing. So the first prompt that I have a product finished for is for the Rubik's Cube, and this was for something colorful. And the product I was working on is an eyeshadow, and it's the Dawn Eyes Cosmetics in the shade Scintillating. And it is actually a multi-chrome shadow. And this is what this one looks like. And my goal was to hit pan. As you can see, I did hit pan there. This was a loose powder that I purchased from Dawn Eyes Cosmetics website, and it was in a mini, and I did repress it. So I did feel like it would be a better way for me to use it was to put it in a pan pressed powder version. This is a gorgeous shadow. Gorgeous shadow. I really loved using this. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my lord. So yes, my goal was to hit pan, and I met that goal, so I'm super excited to roll that product out. The next prompt was Betamax, and the prompt for this was a product that is small and mighty. And for that, I had the Peter Thomas Roth Rose Stem Cell BioRepair Gel Mask. And I did finish this finally. I was pretty close last time. I think I was down to here during the last update. So I was pretty close, and I was pretty committed to finishing this. I kind of forego using sheet masks to use this puppy up because I wanted to get it out of my collection. And this mask, I think I mentioned in my last update, it's decent. It's not my favorite mask. I really am looking for something super hydrating because I would use this after the Drunk Elephant Baby Facial, TLC Baby Facial. So that, for me, I really need something super hydrating, and this isn't really it, but it worked okay. So I wouldn't repurchase this, but I did enjoy it while I was using it. And the last item that I'm able to roll out was for the prompt The Lost Boys, and this was a black or vampy product, and I chose something for the packaging. And this is the Shiseido Synchro Skin Self-Refreshing Foundation, and my goal for this was to use it 10 times, and I did. And I rolled this into this project because I was like, I know I'm going to love this product. And I had never used it. I had purchased it last year, and I just was super excited about it. And I don't love it. I think I was expecting it to be a bit more lightweight than it is. It's more of in my opinion, more of a medium coverage foundation. And I lean more towards light to light medium. This was a little too heavy for me. So I tended to mix it with the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue. So these paired really well together. So I was actually surprised that I didn't love this foundation as much as I expected to. Kind of sad, to be honest. It's kind of sad. the coverage was good and the product is good. Like, it didn't break me out or anything. It's just the coverage is a little too heavy for my personal tastes. So I prefer something I prefer this. Or I prefer this. So I was surprised, like I said. Anyway, so I was able to roll that out. Now, the product that I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm going to pick another product for, but I'm not quite finished with, is the prompt for it was, I should tell you what the prompt was. Back to the Future, an old favorite. And for that, I had picked the MAC Fix Plus deluxe size in the coconut scent. As you can see, I am so close to finishing this. I probably have 1, maybe 2 uses left in this because I go ham with sprays. And I'm surprised I'm not done with this yet, to be honest, but I really do. I have just a little tiny bit left in here. So because I'm so close to finishing this, I'm just going to go ahead and select another prompt because I don't want to have another month go by where I just have 7 products basically for 90% of the month. So I'm going to go ahead and pick another product for it, but it's not quite 100% finished. So let me show you the rest of the products I'm working on. So for the prompt neon, something neon, I chose the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil, and it's a deluxe size. And this is how this one is looking. So you can see I did make pretty decent progress. It's pretty consistent since the last month. And I'm hopeful I can finish this by the next update. Because I think I am pretty darn close. I don't know if there's, there's packaging at the bottom. I can't tell. Like, I don't know if it goes, what I'm trying to say is I don't know if it goes all the way down to the bottom of this. Let me see if I can hold this right. Or if it stops here or something, So I'm hoping I can finish this by the next update. Hopeful. I really do love this oil. It's beautiful. I mostly use it at night. It's too heavy for daytime. I use a bit of a lighter weight facial oil that I mix with my moisturizer during the day. So this is more so a nighttime facial oil for me. Okay, so for the prompt, the Goonies, an item that was hard and adventure to find, I chose the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in Botanic Dreams. So as I mentioned in my last update, when these first came out, they were impossible to find. I went from like Walgreens to Walgreens to Walgreens looking for these highlighters. It may not have been the specific shade. It was more so for the shade Precious Petals. That was like the rage at the time. But this product in general was extremely difficult to find. They had like 3 highlighters per display. Impossible. My goal for this was to use it 10 times, and I've used it 6 times so far. So it is the highlighter that I'm wearing on my cheeks today. It is beautiful. I love this highlighter. It is stunning. Let me show you what the highlighter looks like. It's pretty. It's more of a highlighter that I would wear, in the spring, winter, before I have a tan. I wouldn't be able to wear this after I have a tan because this is a lighter highlighter, so I wouldn't be able to wear this after I go to the beach, but I can wear it now. So I love this. It's gorgeous. Okay, so for my next product, the prompt was the Princess Bride, and this is an item that you love. So for this, I picked the NYX Pinup Pout Lipstick in the shade Almost Famous, and it is this lipstick here. I have used this a couple of times, but there is no visible use in my book. And in fact, as I was measuring, it looks like my initial marking was like totally off. So I'm going to have to do like a remarking and kind of start over. So my goal for this is to use 1/4 of it. So it's going to be in this project for a little bit. It is a beautiful color. I originally used this in my 365 days of lippies, and I was kind of blown away at how much I freaking loved this. So I'm obsessed with it. It's beautiful. It's going to be in this project for a couple of months. I'm kind of starting over with it. I've probably used it 3 or 4 times. So not very many times to have made an impact in the usage. So I'm okay with kind of starting from scratch. This is my last item. And the prompt for the last item was Eye of the Tiger. And this is an eye product. And for that, I chose the MAC Cosmetics Extradimension Skinfinish in the shade Snowflushed. So you can see my entire setup. So this is actually, I guess, a highlighter. MAC would consider a highlighter, but I've been using it as an eyeshadow. So this was a holiday edition product that was a dupe of the eyeshadow from the previous year called Stylishly Merry. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous product. It's actually what I'm wearing on the very inner portion of my eye today. And that is what that one looks like. So it's like gold and then shifts pink. And I think you can, you can see the shift in the pink in the mirror. I know that Kat at Beauty News loves this product, and that's one of the ways that she has shown the shift is by showing it in the mirror. It's beautiful. So my goal was to use this 10 times. I've only used it 3 times. So I still have a ways to go on it. And not because I don't love it, because it's a beautiful product. It's just I haven't focused on it. So I really was focusing on several eye products from my monochromatic year project last month. So this didn't get as much focus last month. I think I'll be able to focus on it a lot more this month because I don't really have a ton of like eye topper type products that are in projects like that. So it's stunning. So now we are going to select 1, 2, 3, 4 prompts, which is super exciting. So as I mentioned in my last video, I have removed the prompts that I have already used or that are already in the project. So I currently am left with 27 prompts. And I probably didn't mention this at the beginning. Oh, well, I know I didn't mention this at the beginning. We originally started with 40 prompts, and we have 8 total products that we work on because, child of the 80s. So I'm going to select an additional 4 items. So I'm going to screen record. I'm going to do this again. Screen record, and we're going to choose 4 random numbers from 1 to 27. Okay, so our prompts were number 16, which is I've fallen and I can't get up. A product you gave into buying. Okay. Number 8, 16 candles, a product that makes all your wishes come true. That's such a great movie. Okay, number 26, Simon Says Your Choice. And number 9, Ferris Bueller's Day Off, a product that's wild outside your comfort zone. Okay, so I am going to go find my products and I will be right back. That commercial for I've fallen and I can't get up was on all night long. All night long. Bueller.
What's happening?
Hot stuff. Dong.
Dawn, Grandpa is talking to you.
Talking to you?
Where is my automobile?
Automobile. So, before I go pick my products, I remember going to watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off in the theater and my dad was with us. It was me and my sister, and my dad was with us. And my dad was, you know, a little conservative. And there was that line about turning something about coal into diamonds coming out of your butt. What was that line? Hold on. So the quote is, Cameron is so tight that if you stuck a lump of coal up his ass and twisted, you'd have a diamond. And my dad heard that, and like, I could just see even in the dark theater that he was like turning beet red and was like, oh my God, no, my daughters can't hear this. It was so funny. Of course, now he'd laugh at it. But back then when we were kids, it was, you know, younger teens, early teens. It was not okay for us to hear that. It was so funny. Now I'm really going to go pick my products. Okay.
One eternity later.
I have selected my items, and I'm very excited about the items I have chosen. So for the prompt, I have fallen and I can't get up, a product you gave into buying. I have this blush. It's the Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso. I don't even know if I like this blush, to be honest. So I'm kind of using this project, putting this blush in this project to see if I like it. So this is what this blush looks like. I think it might be too peach for me. Oh, it's a little peachy. I think it's too peach for me. So I'm testing it out in this project. And I want to use it 10 times. I think by using it 10 times, I'll know if it will work for my skin tone. So that is the goal for that one. The next prompt I got was 16 candles, a product that makes all your wishes come true. And for that, I chose one of my favorite foundations, and it is the Kojendo Aqua, I think it's Kojendo Aqua Foundation. And I love this foundation. Love it. I have the shade 013. This is a beautiful luminous foundation. It's a great shade for me right now that I'm super fair. So my other favorite concealer. My other favorite foundation is, I have two. I have three really favorites. I have the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation. That's one of my favorites, but the shade that I have right now is in my summer shade. And I also love the Longwear foundation. And that's also in my summer shade. So this is the only, like, out of those three, this is the only one that I have that's in my fair winter fall shade. And I also like the It Cosmetics CC cream. I love that foundation. So, and obviously I've talked about the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue. Gorgeous. The next prompt that I got was Simon Says My Choice. So I chose a luminous product. And I'm almost done with another product that I'm using as like a base luminizer. So I decided to bring this in. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Moonstone. So I have this sample size, and this is 20 mils. So 0.68 fluid ounces. So I would like to use this up. I would like to finish this. And I can't really tell like how full it is, but anyway, yep, I like to finish that one up. And then my last prompt that I got was Ferris Bueller's Day Off, a product that's wild outside of your comfort zone. I had a couple of ideas. So the first item that I originally pulled was this Stila Glittering Shimmer and Glow, actually, liquid eyeshadow in the shade Freedom. So it's this one here. And I don't really have any eyeshadows that I'm working on where I can really incorporate this. And so I was like, well, I think this, for me, this is a product where I pull it in when it's appropriate. So I didn't want to force myself to go outside of kind of the products that I'm working on just to use this. So I was like, you know, I think that'll stay a product that I use when I feel like it's a good product to use based on the eye look that I'm wearing. So I decided not to go with that. So I decided to go with something else. I decided to go with this Milani. I think this is just the Milani lipsticks. Doesn't really say what it is, but it's the lipstick shade is Violet. So it comes in this compact here, and this is the shade. Ooh. So I love purple, but I don't wear purple shades like this. Like I'm more of like a mauve shades is what I like. Not like this. I used to wear shades like this all the time. I don't wear them very often anymore. So we'll see. I think this may be one of those times where I determine, is this going on the chopping block or am I keeping it? So again, I just want to use this 10 times. I'm not going to force myself to use a quarter of this. I just want to see if I like it. So 10-time usage on this. So, oh, I don't think I said how, yeah, I want to use this 10 times as well. Actually, wait, do I want to use this 10 times? Yeah, I want to use this 10 times. And so I want to use this 10 times. And the reason why is because I've got the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue and another project. I'm also working on a Revlon Color Stay foundation. So I want to continue to be able to focus on those. So I want to be able to get some use on this. That's really just the point of putting it in this project, is just to be able to get some use on it. I've never used this one. I've had the bottle, and I've used up a bottle of this before, but I haven't cracked open into this one. So I want to start getting some use on this foundation, and it's a good shade for me right now. So just use it 10 times. That's it, right? Yes, that's it. Okay, so that is my update for this project. I am loving watching everyone's updates for this project. It is so much fun to see what everyone has chosen, obviously, and what everyone's responses are to the prompts. I love it. It's so much fun. And I just want to thank everybody for participating in this project, who's doing it. I think it's fun. And I do plan on doing this again next year. I am planning on adding additional prompts to this project. So if you have ideas, you can leave them in the comments down below. Anything related to the 80s, I can't promise that I'll make it, but I will take any suggestions that are 80s related. So if you have ideas, let me know. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please stay safe, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. Can you guys see, like, my brush? One of my brush holders is empty. I need to wash my brushes. Bad. Like, bad. It is a project where it's roulette style. Maybe I should explain it better. So for the prompt neon, which is something neon, duh, I chose the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Oil, Virgin Marula Face. Oh my gosh. And for that, I chose the MAC Cosmetics X. Hi. Hello. What are you doing? I'm back. I'm back. Oh, I'm back. Hi. Oh, baby. Okay, so for my prompts. Okay. Mr. Sixter. Oh. I didn't mean to bother you. He's purring so bad. Okay, I won't bother you anymore. He's gonna pass out. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin. This is the Becca Shimmering. I was like, what is that? What are you doing? Hey. Oh. Why are you leaving? Sixter left us. Why did Ziggy leave?